When I first came to APA, everything around me was new. The people.
Bring that couch.
Stop, you're not helping.
Why are you doing stunts in my calf? Clean my prop room.
The teachers, and especially the environment. I couldn't explain it, but I knew I'd want to remember it.
It was one day sophomore year when Isabella came up to me after school in the quad with a proposal.
I had all these questions. Why did we gravitate toward each other so well? What made our school have such a family environment? What made us, us?
And this is what we found. We're not going to sit here and say that APA is like Hollywood Arts or Dance Academy. It's honestly better.
If anything, this is truly just the reality show that APA deserves.
Oh wait, did you get me burping? Oh my god. I'm Megan Titwico.
I'm Anisha Hunt. I'm Kelly Nigel.
I'm Sarah Isabella Garcia.
We're watching Disney Channel.
That's right.
Ready?
Coming into this school, you know, you're like expecting it to be like a one-way, like kind of like High School Musical, like.
Does your school have a makeup room?
Honestly, like, you know, and then when you come here, it's like a automatic like reality check, like they want you to be like professional dancer. Their expectations are like really high, but like it's good because it makes you like push yourself.
No, I think it's for a lot of us that most of us spend time in the studio rather than time at home, because time at home is like eating and sleeping and then waking up, and then we're at school, then we go to dance, then we go home. That's how it works.
9:15 is honestly like not even that bad, but it's still like it's pretty normal because like that's the time I usually end dance.
Okay. So like you do homework when? Before?
Usually when I just have dance, but with Adam's family rehearsals, like they're usually right after school, so I can't go home to do my homework. So I usually just wait till after at night, or like I'll do it in the morning sometimes too.
Do you agree with that, Lily? Yeah.
And Lily's freaking valedictorian, so if it's just me, picture her. She probably stays up till like 4.
It's like people think it's like, oh, just like kick your leg, jump high. Like no, it's like 5 million things at like once. It's like multitasking like to the max.
And turn out and hold your core and lift and like
Yeah.
present with your face. If you see me, I'm sweating, but I always
She's always front of the class.
she's always
like,
tripping, you know, slipping.
Yeah, sometimes she goes a little too far.
Yeah, I take
A lot
a
of risks.
I think we're all so much better than we were freshman year.
Yeah.
And it's because we just relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, we realized, like, we got comfortable in, like, ourselves and the school. And so we don't, like, put as much pressure on ourselves, which makes your dancing so much better. The misconception is, like, because dance is physical, maybe, and
Yeah.
theater isn't, that you can relax more in theater, but I don't really agree with that because it's very like emotionally
And it's
exhausting.
stressful, like,
You have to memorize all those.
Yeah, I see you guys memorizing lines, and I'm like, oh no.
We all have like our own strengths. I know like not always like the majors all get along super well.
Or like
but-
each other?
Yeah,
No
but
team
I
issue.
think our grade is like really good at connecting with each other.
Yeah, I feel like it's seen though too, like our like lip sync battles, like we're like all together. It's
We're
really-
all super extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it works.
It's like moving to China. It was crazy. I mean, walking into school, there are so many different types of people. Because at APA, everyone's the theatre kid.
What do we do today?
I knew it was going to be small, and I knew it was going to be pretty intense, but I was expecting it to be a lot quieter. Freshman year was interesting because I guess like everyone, we were all in the same boat. We were all starting high school, none of us knew each other. So it was cool. We all sort of came together as a grade, because I mean, it's tiny.
That's good.
I'm really not enjoying myself at APA. I don't see myself pursuing theatre long term. I moved town, so I'm not going to be going to the high school I didn't want to go to. It was hard, because I had no idea if I was making the right choice. I didn't know Governor Livingston. I just knew I was unhappy. So when I went to sign in my Chromebook and we signed the papers and I said goodbye, it was really hard. Because I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know what I was saying goodbye to. People treat me differently in APA. It's sort of like we're all in this together. Coming to my home district, it's more you're fighting for yourself. What do I take away from APA? Be yourself. I was trying to conform to a lot of people. There was a lot about me that I wanted to exude. There was a lot of me that I was kind of hiding from a lot of people because I wanted to fit in.
I don't know, you just have to be like who you are. Like you just can't like pretend to be another person, because I think I tried to do that for so long, not so long, like 5 months. But I think I just tried to be somebody else, and it just obviously didn't work out. Like I think I didn't like dancing in school. I didn't like being graded on something that was like so like personal and like made me feel like who I was. Like jumping into honors, like all honors classes at once, was definitely like a big struggle for me.
Now, can I keep expanding?
It was not about like academics or dance. It was more just like I just missed the people and the energy. And like when I see like pictures of like, you know, the last performance for AOC and everybody's like holding hands and doing that like squeeze hand thing, like that makes me so sad, because like I know that I could be in that position if I didn't leave. But then I also think about like how leaving UC, like it was just the right thing for me to do. I mean, leaving APA. Union Catholic is definitely like, I mean, it's a Catholic school, so it's strict. They prioritize different things like sports and like popularity, and I just don't like that. And at APA, like everybody's on the same playing field. APA is just like so unique. Like I've never, like the energy there is just so different from anything I've ever seen or like been through.
This is like a one of like a kind place, you know? And I feel like I wasn't so close to even like all the dance majors, but like my sophomore year we got so close, like especially during art creation, because you're like creating something that like you love with like other people, so like you share that passion with all your friends, and I feel like we're a family, so.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Yeah, right, that was good.
So do you guys love each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Who is that?
Okay, I'm ready. Oh my. I'm Zoe Diakides. I'm Leilani.
I'm Frank.
I'm Kyla. Yes, 4 tech majors at APA. What do you think are some common misconceptions about tech in general?
That we always know what we're doing.
That's the number one thing.
We're always on our toes. Like we don't know what we're doing. It's not like this is the project we have to do and this is the deadline. It's like this is the project we have to do. Maybe we'll finish it now. Maybe we'll finish it after dramaturgy.
Yeah. I think that it gets us ready for real life.
I feel fine. I just did props, so I guess I have to redo the props because I already did it for Greece, but it's okay. I mean, we'll get it. I don't like seeing people sad. I guess it's for.
Okay. Can you talk about some of the rumors that are going around about Greece?
Like what kind of rumors?
I'm just kind of gonna expect the worst and hope for the best, rather than being like, oh, it's fine, and then being disappointed.
Greece cost about $20,000 for the rights.
So we can't do it
unfortunately,
anymore.
we can't do that show, so the show was switched to the Addams Family.
I don't really know the show, so.
No, I just lost my first ever solo in this
Wait,
school.
I'll cry for you. Just give me a few minutes.
So there's rumors that you're gonna be Wednesday Addams?
I am Wednesday Addams. There's no cousin
But I made a costume first, so
No,
we're adding it
in the
into
Addams
show.
Family, their pet,
He's
like their
delusional.
dog is the hand, and it's called Thing, and it runs around
Yeah,
like this.
they have a hand. He's delusional.
We're gonna stay strong. We're gonna stay strong. This is APA. They could have canceled the whole show, but they're like, no, we're gonna do a show. It's not gonna be Greece, but it's gonna be a show.
We gotta do this is theater, and we're just gonna try to put on a show that everyone will love, and you know, it's how it's gonna work. We're a family, so we're just gonna get through this together.
You gotta have strength. You have to. You're gonna break. Like at the moment, you may feel like there's a bunch of pieces of you around, but it's gonna come back together. I feel like you just have to learn how to don't fold under pressure. Like, it's not gonna be perfect all the time, but at least you're giving your best effort, and like, you know, you want to finish out with a smile on your face. You don't want to just be mad.
If we didn't get thrown into all those things, I probably wouldn't know like 90% of what I know now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Some things we have to learn by ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's like, me and the equipment, am I gonna work the equipment, or is the equipment gonna work me?
Did we really just go there?
Yeah, we did, because if you don't know how to work it, it's doing its own thing, you know?
It's a bonding experience. You kind of get to know people more than you do like during tech week, because you're also like running around, and when you get stressed with people, you really get to see who they are. So you like realize how helpful and nice people are, and then you kind of just really get to make new friends that you would have never have talked to otherwise.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Tech week is like not it for me. I called Chief. He said it wasn't it.
I'm just living. Throw me out of a plane.
I'm resurrecting. Why do I look like this?
Like the skin of my finger got caught to like a needle. Got cut to a nail, like a chip of wood, and all the skin like chunked off. It was like a chunk of skin was like. No, she's so funny. So now I might need to get stitches or something. Like, my skin fell off. My fingers off. I have to go to the ER soon. This is gonna be on my student project.
Tech week recently, for the last show I did was Rumors, and I got sick that week. I didn't even go to the show. I was in the hospital the day of the show. When I tell you that my grade was still like, it was still a grade, I'm in the hospital, I can't come. You know, like, Tech week is very important. It, like, no excuses, no exceptions, and I wasn't used to that. Like, I thought that would be an excuse. You'll be like, yo, I'm gonna punch this person in the face because they won't cooperate, but you have to realize that this is teaching you. This is a lesson. It's like, it may not be good right now, but in the future it's gonna help. So, like, let's say for Bring It On, somebody was getting on my nerves and I was like, oh, I just wish I could do this. It's like the next show that I go to, I'm more calm because I'm like, oh, I already went through this, Leilani, you got it, you know?
It is a bonding experience, the whole after school show. Like, you get to know everyone better. But like Leilani's right. You know, there's always those drama moments, you know, whether it's with actors or whether it's actually with the director, other teachers that are involved, because they're like, I want this, and you're like, I can't do that for you. It's, you know, too late.
If you mess up one thing, you feel bad about it for like the rest of the show.
There's a lot of pressure. Like, somebody mic isn't working, like, it's like all
it's like everything
falls on you. Like, it doesn't matter what, if somebody forgets their lines, you didn't turn my light on, so I didn't remember my lines.
Yeah.
Like, oh, really? I'm not saying that happened, but you know what I mean. I'm just giving an instance. Everybody doesn't do that.
We appreciate the tech people, especially Leilani.
Y'all make my job easier when you guys do what you have to do.
It's about having that like mentality that you can do it. Like, even if you can't, you gotta like accept that you're gonna have to. Like, you gotta have to like find a way to do it, or at least figure out how to do it next time. Because you can't just go, no, I can't do it. You can go, hey, I can't do it now, but I can do it like, 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, I can learn to do it.
I gained a lot of responsibility here. If you have to put a show together and you have to get all the lighting cues or the sound cues, or like you're running stage crew or something like that, you have to be responsible for everyone and everything that you're doing. And you have to keep like a steady mindset, and you can't like flip out on anybody or anything, and if you do, bring it back and then put forth your best self.
And you also have to be able to put yourself in other people's shoes. Like, right, we may be struggling with the light and soundboard, but there's actors out there that are struggling to know their lines. So they're worrying about us, like the lights and everything, and they're also worrying about what they have to do. So you have to understand that, like, let's say an actor lashes out on you because the lights weren't right. You have to remember, this is their show, this is their responsibility too. It's not just us, you know? It's like, we're working together, but we're just doing different things. So it's really important to keep that in mind, that everybody's important in the process. Not just the actors, not just tech, but also the directors and all that stuff.
We're always the ones cleaning up the costume room, even when it's not our fault that it's dirty. It could be the sophomore class, any other class but us. We cleaned up the black box after any painting session, after anything actors do. We clean, like, basically everything gets thrown to us to clean up and fix and organize.
But I wouldn't take it that far because I feel like, I signed up to do this, Me personally, when I clean up, like, I'll play music, I'll play around, do stuff like,
Definitely. gotta get back there and dance with the vacuum sometimes. Make it
Yeah.
fun.
Honestly, like we go right here to the sound booth and we plug in some music and we'll play it. Like when we're doing a set of Rumors, we had to make like kind of like this household.
It's basically just a set for Rumors. We built it from scratch. It took a lot of time, but it's cute.
Yeah, we have fun with it. And I feel like I bond with them. Like even when we clean, like we're bonding because it's like, can you pass me that? And you know, like the water buckets get on you, and you're like, oh, look what you did to me. You know, it's fun in a way.
Everyone's so many clothes with paint, man. That's kind of
My Jordans, my Jordan 11s are done. But that's all I had to say.
Inevitably, our 3 years at APA came to an end.
I barely got any of their time. I'm like Mercedes Iman Diamond.
Waiting for this like ever? Yeah, I have. Since like freshman year. And now it's here. Isn't it funny how time works? No, I'm just kidding.
APA vlog, and I'm the most important character at APA.
Can I see your playbill?
Are you ready?
It's Pride playbill.
Ready? We love all here at APA.
And then Indian knows also they can take out this half of the parking lot.
That was so cool. So yeah, basically we all got pretty good positive feedback, but Alejandro's still the best. Are you ready to look at Kane?
They told us we're up there.
I need to be broke because I'm gonna get Starbucks every day.
Give details for a video.
How's your
Well, it was good, but Palma Cray. Palma Cray.
I think I'm upset because it means like we're actually leaving and we're actually like seniors. It's almost like we're done with high school, but we all worked really hard. Like it's a lot of work.
Now, half day.
I'm not crying at all.
I like y'all, but
Last cafeteria trip.
Last cafeteria trip.
Last cafeteria trip as juniors. I think yes. Aren't you a little embarrassed that the other schools are gonna see us?
No.
I miss you.
I think you need a hug.
I even hear I miss you too. You guys see her supervisor shirt? Yes, you see her great.
Hi, Mr. Rice.
I was just so accepted and treated so kindly by all of you, and I never would have expected being treated like that.
My teacher, like provided me with so many, provided me with everything. Like you really have such a tough time.
You're leaving.
You are. I'm gonna miss you. I love
Where's my bag? This shit is so cute. But this is our last day at APA. I just want to say I love everyone. And we're going to have a great year next year.
Woo! Who's ready for Kane?
The idea that we would be attending Kane University one day was always in the back of our minds. But at this point, it'd become a reality.
Noah, I just want to say that if you expose me in this movie, I'm really gonna cry.
I love when you talk about.
Hey, bring the goodies. Thanks. Hi, how are ya?
While the first semester at Kane came and went,
No more geology.
the rest of our senior year unexpectedly got cut short.
It's recording. Hi, Charlie. So it's a pandemic, but we're still out here graduating.
We can't choose where we come from, but we can choose where we go from there. Because I know there are people who say all these things don't happen. And there are people who forget what it's like to be 16 when they turn 17. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. This one moment when you know you're not a sad story. You are alive. And you stand up and see the lights on the buildings and everything that makes you wonder. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite.
Goes by super quick, and you need to treasure your moments here, because before you know it, you're gonna be right in this position.
Louise from Schumacher, I love you. You're literally my wife. Natalia, I love you so much. I miss you every day. There are so many people.
Thank you. Thank you for providing the environment that I was able to grow not only as an artist, but as an individual. 4 years of being a part of a class that loves to learn and create connected us all in a very unique way.
The last day that I left DJ, and I don't remember who else, but they did this like dance for me in English class, and it was so funny and so cute, and I was just like, I didn't realize that they were like gonna miss me. Like that didn't like click in my head.
Being a part of APA Class of 2020 taught me that with enough passion, with enough dedication and open-mindedness, greatness always prevails.
Drink all the time, 'cause we're lovers, that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers.
There's just everything. There's all types of lamps, and like. Okay, this is not really a video for that. I just wanted to be recorded.